Hello Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus if you're here for love. Hope you're doing well and in high spirits overall. Happy birthday to those, birth season to those Cancer Suns out there. Pleasure to connect with you. All right, you guys, please remember to only take what resonates. If anything is negative or confusing, you always have the power to cancel, clear, reject. You do not have to take that information on, okay? Free will. This is timeless, so anytime you come across this reading, anytime you're drawn to listen, please do. There's many layers in the messages that can reveal themselves differently at different times, okay? We set the intention for high vibrational truth. We give gratitude and thanks to all energies and facets of Source who are present to assist this reading space. Thank you so much, angel spirit guides. I ask to please remain centered in my higher self and in my heart space so that I may clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine messages imparted through me in these tools. You guys can always email FrequencyOfTheHeart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries. So what's going on overall with your energy here, Cancer? What's going on overall with your energy? Okay. A few suspicions here, a few guarded energies actually connected to the mother for some of you here. Just feeling like little annoyance tinges, or this could be bigger than that. But is about communication a bit as well. It could be about going back and forth, or somebody going back and forth. This can also be conditional love or like selective energy, like yes to this, no to that. Somebody could be a bit judgy or judgmental here, or you could feel that they are. In general, I just feel some mistrust with yourself and people in general, especially when it comes to movement, making movement, navigating, going forwards. I feel like you have been, subjected to some kind of psychological abuse here, mind games, or just a maze, like a mental maze. And you're just kind of trying to get back on with things here. For some of you, there's also focus on siblings. So a lot of focus on family. Mother energy and siblings, okay? All right, what else is going on in Cancer's current energy? Please and thank you. Who we're reading for. What's going on in your current energy, Cancer? Okay, we're having maybe a challenging time walking away from something, leaving something behind, or maybe moving towards something here on an emotional level. Why? Could be the family energy. The biggest reason why is basically not totally believing in ourselves here, that we can somehow be emotionally satiated or independent or okay with just being on our own, or be okay with detaching from something here, or walking away from something or towards something, like, and just being okay with that decision. There's a lack of faith in the self that you'll be all right with doing something here in that way. You could also feel like this won't be satisfying to you somehow, whatever this is, whether it's a decision or holding on to something. Anything else to say about this for Cancer? Please and thank you. I feel like you definitely don't want to go backwards here. You don't want to repeat past mistakes or fight for something in the past here. You could look at it this way. I also feel like you don't want to go through something that is like messy or stormy or intense. I feel like you just don't want to fight either. But Cancer, it's like we're not getting a full transition in here. This could also be that we haven't fully processed some kind of a loss here in the past. It's still, it's still processing. These things take time. 3 years also can be an important time frame for some of you. Maybe some of you lost your fight in a way around family energies or certain energies connected in, and it could be connected to this death. Now, this death could be a loss of someone. It could also be, though, an awakening, a transformation, learning, seeing different things, new things. Anything else in Cancer's current energy, please? Okay, the Lovers. So the death could also have to do with a breakup, ending with love, ending a situation here, or a change within a love situation. And hands on the Lovers, please and thank you for Cancer. And this would have been in the past. The near to far past here, or near to further past, not super far. At points in time, love and relationships, like many, have been used as escapism. This can also indicate that we had a long distance thing. We were traveling to see somebody a lot, or kind of a off and on energy where sometimes it was really challenging and detrimental and to your health. I hear fighting, like intense, and then sometimes it was really chill. I feel like you've let go of the bad parts of something, in a sense, the hard parts, but we're still holding on to some of those good things, those good parts. I mean, and that is what it is. Nice. But regardless of any of that, we do see you in an energy of self-care, trying to focus on your own independence. There's still some anger there, some hurt, but there's a wisdom that you've really gained here, a wisdom through time. I do see the 50s coming through here, like the age frame of the 50s, even the late 40s, 48 as well, which is interesting. But I mean, this can be for anybody in any age. I just see that popping out. I really appreciate the wisdom here, and there is a lot of fire energy around you. So our Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy is, but more the influences. I don't see it as much as people. I see it more as what you're embodying. I do see you trying to follow your own happiness. Some of you, you're just tired of the fight, tired of the grind, tired of something here. You're just tired of even the pain, the hurt, and you're just kind of like, I don't know, you've come into a certain wisdom where you're just like, It's not really a detachment as much as just, it's almost more of a wisdom than a detachment. It's really interesting. Anything else for Cancer, current energy, please and thank you. Again, same. It's the same thing. Your current energy, you're not in a place to fight right now. You're not in a place to forge paths and just press on through and fight through with the unknown and the unseen and the hard stuff. You're just kind of where you are right now. Yet you are utilizing where you are right now to invest in you in many ways. There's sort of a peace or a release and a peace about that, a distance between you and the fight, as we might call it. Anything else in Cancer's current energy? Please and thank you. Okay, awesome. Let's clear that, Cancer. So let's go ahead and see what your obstacle or challenge is currently. What is your current obstacle or challenge? I heard the word age. For some of you, that could be on your mind. All right, so this is kind of about being guarded a bit, especially when it comes to communication, to the words that we share, trying to take a new approach maybe to the way we communicate or do things, think of things here. It can also be fighting the flow, going against the flow here. This is our air energy, so our mentality and our communication, also our air signs. What else is your current challenge or obstacle? So you could be dealing with an air energy directly, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. But I feel like this is more an energy for a lot of you. Yeah, just hard work, the grind, the burden of things here. Also the burden of trying to communicate with people that you can't, or that just don't get it. We do see you in your shell here a bit too. Anything else for your current challenge and obstacle? Challenge or obstacle? Please and thank you. For Cancer's current challenge or obstacle? Please and thank you. And again, family energy, family matters, but also giving and receiving love, and more on the receptive end for Cancer usually, especially when we see you a bit guarded here, okay? You're pretty good at giving, but receiving sometimes can be hard. But sibling energy is there as well. There's a lot connected to your siblings. I feel something about brother and gender as well here, but your gender is in the mix. Could be past life energy. A lot of male energy here as well, but kind of more of a fluid energy. Anything else, challenge, obstacle for Cancer currently? Please and thank you. Why is that a challenge and obstacle? Please and thank you. Interesting. This is like coming out of feeling abandonment here. Coming out of feeling financial restriction or limitations. This Five of Pentacles in reverse is a great energy to see. I don't know if somebody has like more money than they know how to manage coming here or in right now, or if it's like there's too many things in the physical. It's like everything is expanding rapidly and that's overwhelming, or what. But to support it, we have the moon in reverse. So first of all, the moon is your ruler in reverse. So you could be feeling a little out of your element or out of touch with yourself. But I feel like this is also things that have been revealed to you, secrets and truths that have been revealed, that have come out, whether in your own world or in people around you, that have somehow allowed you to expand or release certain restrictions or limitations. But it's painful. There's something kind of painful about this or hard about this, okay? Could be hard because you're no longer in a particular energy that you've held on to for a long time. Two of Pentacles in reverse also says that it's like we're choosing not to move forwards or balance something here. Interesting. Anything else to say about this challenge or obstacle for Cancer watching? Please and thank you. Anything else to say about this challenge or obstacle that they're facing? Cancer people here. Please and thank you. Can you enhance any more on the Five of Pentacles in reverse? Interesting. Six of Wands, that's like moving towards love, love moving towards you, or things that you love coming in, and it's also being recognized, being seen, being noticed, spotlight energy. Again, fire energy. I wonder if it's a challenge and an obstacle because you got the Six of Cups to accept some of the, let's say, abundance that is here for you. To accept offers or expansion or love or something that comes easier than expected in a way, or something that could really increase your finances, or something that really could make you feel very accepted. Something that could even take the weight off for you, like make it where you don't have to juggle as much, but for some reason it's like there's almost a challenge to accept it. Anything else? Your challenges are like really, I mean, I know how hard it is to accept things, so it's not that in any way that they're easy. It's to say, though, that your challenges have a very positive angle to them right now. The hard work one's tricky, and the guarded one, but all this stuff is wow. Another thing in challenge is kind of to find hope after defeat right now, to kind of crawl out of that pit that we could have been in for a while, and to really find the renewal and the hope. To find that back to life energy in a way, to find things that inspire at a quick pace. Although I want to say this, Cancer, it also feels like there's a challenge about accepting all this kind of good stuff that's coming in, good shit, I want to say, coming in for you, because it's coming in really fast. A lot of fire energy could be coming in Leo season here, so right after you guys. Late July into August. There could also be something about this time of year that brings up a lot of feelings for you. Anything else to say about Cancer's challenges and obstacles? Peace and thank you. All right. This is some of the best set of challenges and obstacles I've seen in a while. It's kind of like smoother sailing. Things are coming in quick that are good, okay, that are positive, that are exciting, inspiring. A lot of revelations as well. But I think it's unusual for you, some of this, to be able to accept things, especially things that are easier than what you're used to. You're used to real hard work, and you're used to having to deal with a lot of crap here. All right, let's see if there's any advice, any gentle advice for moving through these challenges successfully, whatever you may deem successfully. Any gentle advice for Cancer to move through these challenges and embrace and accept all that abundance? Please and thank you. Any advice for the Cancer watching to move through those challenges? Please and thank you. Successfully. Kind of what you're doing. Yeah, the sun. I saw the sun quite a few times while shuffling for you guys. First off, bringing light and truth to why you hold on to something can be very empowering for you and can release a lot, okay? So instead of being like, oh, why can't I let go? And why do I hold on to this? Or why can't I move on or move towards this thing? Like, instead of like, you know, I should this, I should that, or why can't I this? Why can't I that? It's like, let's look at why. Because clearly, especially being a Cancer energy, there are some damn good reasons why. And we should look at them, and we should not devalidate them or underestimate or undermine them. We should look at those reasons. There's some serious reasons why, and that's okay. It's okay that you're not moving on from something at a certain pace, or that you're not letting go of it, or that you aren't moving towards whatever. That's okay. And in order to make it okay, we need to bring the light to what is, to the reasons, to the truth, to the facts, to the acceptance of the reality of it. The more we accept, okay, this is where I am, I still hold this, this is hard for me, you know, and just accept that and say that or whatever, the more peace we find, the more wholeness we find, because peace is not comprised of just one energy, it's the wholeness, you know. So also sunlight in general, vitamin D and sunlight are always very intelligent, and I see that being here as well, very wise for you. But just bringing truth, bringing light to things, gives you also a more positive angle on stuff, okay? Also, the sun rules Leo, and I'm seeing a lot of fiery energy. So maybe you've got like a Leo friend or something, or maybe there's something about this season, but there's just some really cool stuff around that. All right, anything else for Cancer? Any other advice to move through their challenges successfully? Please and thank you. King of Cups in reverse. That could be releasing, letting go of, taking a break from, a step back from a water energy, especially a masculine water energy. This could also be somebody or something that you feel a bit trapped into. Or there could be some kind of addictions or habits or vices connected to this person or energy. Oh. The Tower in reverse as well as like restabilization. This is like not always waiting for the other shoe to drop, trying to be in an energy of stability, to cultivate an energy of stability. And actually in this instance, that stability may be cultivated through the Devil energy, which is like binding ourselves to something. So this could be like a contract, a lease, a job, a relationship, something that somehow is binding, but in this case it seems to serve us because it's offering some kind of stability or security. clarify this as advice. King of Cups in reverse and the Devil as advice. Please and thank you. King of Cups in reverse is definitely about letting something go for good. It's that kind of an energy, or not wanting something to come back around here, just letting it go for right now. And it's this King of Cups energy. Anything else to say about that King of Cups energy? This is connected to family, perhaps, for some of you, or to giving and receiving love energy again, or siblings, something like this. Okay, and clarify the advice with the Devil, please and thank you, for Cancer. Yeah, the Devil is like, it could be job, home, something like that, but it can be anything. It's just building, you know. It's Capricorn energy, Earth energy. Could be have to do with money as well. But this is like you building. There's something about you. You could have a Taurus placement here, or a Earth placement, something that you get a lot of security from building something stable. And I feel like that's kind of part of the advice right now, if you're already on that track. If you're not, and that's like left field for you, then, you know, ignore it. But okay, anything else? Advice for Cancer, please and thank you. The Magician's a lot about manifestation. It's also about feeling in control of your world, creating your reality, that kind of an energy in many different ways. I also feel like you put a lot of pressure on yourself about decisions and around decisions here. And what could have been, or what you thought something should be, what you want something to be. Or you could consider like somebody in your life, what you don't know what's going to happen with them, somebody important to you, and you're trying to make a decision between like setting something up that you think they might need versus something, another path, like they might need at some point, something like this. I hear trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. But I also feel like there's like a middle path for you. There's a path that is, it's not really either or. I see you finding a lot of peace even in waiting, and more than you've found before. It doesn't mean things aren't totally hard. It just means there's a lot more peace. And you keep getting the Six of Wands out, which is really interesting. And I really feel this is like moving towards what you love, or somebody you love, or them or it moving towards you again, or also being recognized for something here. Why is this advice? And yeah, this kind of is similar to what I was seeing in the Devil, because it's like, feel your feels, you know. Feel what you feel. Let yourself be sad when you need to be sad. And I know that's hard sometimes because we're working and doing things. But sometimes, Cancer, I feel like you are looking for a logical reason or clarity or control in a very logical, airy way. You could also have air placement here. And it's just some things just have to be felt. Some things just have to be walked. And that's kind of where you're at these days, okay? So I think that's generally the advice. I will grab a couple oracle cards for advice as well. And this does not have to, you know, be anything necessarily to do with romance, but I did see that Six of Wands and the Lovers in there. So this can just be anything here, depending on what it is. Okay, so in the past, you could have had a reconciliation. Someone from the past could have returned to your life. And this could be part of also what you're experiencing or feeling now. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments in many different ways. Yes. All right. Thank you. And let me grab another oracle for you. Oracle card. I just have to think of where. Here, this will work. Whoa, almost. For Cancer, please. Almost, but not. For Cancer, please and thank you. Blisscipline. Discipline yourself to spend increasingly more time in bliss, even if it's only one moment longer than you think you can handle. Blisscipline puts you into the center of the spiral that twirls and swirls you ever upward from glory to greater glory and beyond. Yeah, and I feel like this is tying into the troubles that you could have been having just to accept like really good things in, like things that almost could be too good to be true at times, or just feel like let's say you've always worked super hard to make a certain amount of money, and now you have a chance to work like only half of that and make even more money. You know, it's like, and it's like too good to, it's hard, you know, it's hard to even accept it in a way, something like that. Okay. I feel like that's kind of the energy coming through, and it's why it's important to work on what you're able to accept right now. Of course, just allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to, like it said, to be in bliss, you know, whenever you can, for as long as you can stand and then some, can help you. It can help you to put you more in that state and familiarize with it. So one last thing I want to look at for you guys is just overall, you know, what's coming up for you in the next couple of months. Like, where are you heading here? Let's just say, you know, into July, August, like what's going on for you guys, overall energy. Because of course it's going to look different for everyone, but what is the overall energy these next couple of months? Anything Cancer should know about, overall energy. Nice. We're releasing attachments bit by bit, taking on new mindsets here as well, bit by bit. New communication styles. Some of you could be picking up a new hobby or a new creative outlet or adventure or avenue. Okay. Anything else here? Cancer. The next couple of months, what's going on for them? You're still holding on to something emotionally here. So the attachments you're releasing are more the way you view things, the way you're communicating, and then again, those new creative modalities. But the Eight of Cups in reverse, you're not ready to walk away from something or to walk towards something emotionally yet, and that's okay, Cancer. I think something really important to recognize here is just that's okay. However you need to recognize that, do, okay? Because that's where you're at right now. You're holding on to something emotionally. You still got to process it or go through it or get new angles on it. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's there until you can, you know, get a new perspective that you need to gain. Something that your soul was like, hey, when you come to Earth this time around, you really need to learn how to do this or see this way. And you're going to have to do that by experiencing this, okay? Yeah, this could have been around something that was dishonest, somebody that lied, somebody that cheated or hurt you, or just something that was really shitty here, okay? It could have been around something that was, this is also not just that, but this is also like a very limited mentality here, a limited mindset, and then kind of, again, you breaking out of that limited mindset. So whatever emotional thing you're holding on to, even if it's turmoil or it's heavy or it's hard, this thing is, holding on to it is helping you to break through certain mental limitations. And no matter what, that's going to be infinitely valuable to you later on, okay? If you can even call it later on. I mean, beyond this journey, that's going to be infinitely valuable to you. Anything else for Cancer that's coming up in the next couple of months here? Please and thank you. Ooh, Empress energy. That's beautiful. I think you make well with your mom and your family. Enough to where you feel more empowered than usual. I also feel like you're wearing your youth. So I don't know what age you are now, but I see like 25, 28, 26, 27, 24, like this age, you know, frame being highlighted and being something that's connecting to you now, no matter what age you are. There's a real authority about this, a vitality. This could be you being more curious about the world around you and just feeling on top of things, feeling like you're able to be in your heart center, in your love, moving through loss, but then also in your, you know, career and in your fascination. This is very like, you know, the Empress energy. She's very strong, okay? Very strong. Four of Pentacles, you could be trying not to spend too much, or you could just be clinging to comforts as you're healing through what has hurt you, what has disappointed you. But you should know, if you've been dealing with heartbreak, or you've been dealing with that energy that we've kind of seen around the Five of Cups in your reading, and certain kind of losses and stuff, it's getting better. It's always getting better. You're always progressing here, but especially now with it reversed, it says you're coming out of it, okay? Four of Pentacles, it's kind of an after effect. It's like, I'm clinging to what's comfortable, to what I know. I definitely don't want to experience this again. So, if something new is coming in, you're a little bit hesitant, right? Just kind of like we saw in the beginning. You're like, oh, I don't really know if I want to risk that. Anything else about the next 3 months, or the next few months, sorry, couple of months. Next couple of months for Cancer, who we're reading for, Cancer. Please and thank you. Nice. Cancer. So the world does indicate some kind of a movement, or just massive completions of massive cycles, okay? The world's always a huge completion. Like the Wheel of Fortune's a big completion of a certain nature. And then there's other completions within the minor arcana, but the major arcana of the world is like a very big completion. And again, it does also indicate full circle energy. Even the release of karma, and yes, it can be about making a move, right? So next couple of months, that could be going down here. That could be part of that Empress energy too, because something's finally coming full circle, so you're able to rebalance or balance out. And it could also be connected again to that age, that time frame for some of you that we talked about. That's like 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, maybe 29, but yeah. Anything else going on next couple of months for Cancer that you want to point out, that they should know about, you want to tell them about? There's a lot going on for you guys. Something isn't totally over, and that's that thing we see you emotionally holding on to. Yeah. There are certain resentments and pains that you hold, and it's just not over. It's not released yet. And you're still going to be dealing with that in the next couple of months. You just are. And that's okay. Doesn't mean it's easy, but it's okay. You're still able to do what you need to do despite that. Cycles are still completing, movement still being had. But it is just keeping you, a little bit, this Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, kind of closed, guarded to certain things that are being offered, to certain emotional opportunities, just not wanting to really go into that or see that too much. All right, any last messages for Cancer? Please and thank you. You are where you are, Cancer. No need to be anywhere different, both emotionally, internally, or externally. You are where you are. That's okay. That's perfect. Let yourself know that and remind yourself of that. So guys, we send you lots of love, lots of wellness. Thank you for receiving these messages. Reach out if you want a personal reading. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Be well, and again, happy birthday, happy solar return.